All right, we are live on Twitch and TikTok. What's everybody? How's it going? Happy Thursday. Early stream because, as mentioned, I'm going to be shooting something later, so I have about 3 hours to get in 2 games, and that's what we're going to do right now. But first, this was something that I was kicking the wheels on, kicking the tires on yesterday. Going to run it by everybody. Can't believe the game will actually let me do this. Mark Leiter Jr., Paul Goldschmidt, Spencer Jones. I was thinking about possibly doing Austin Wells, but I don't like the catching option. They won't let me JT Realmuto too. That's the thing, right? For Bryce Harper and Orion Kerkering. I don't know, guys. I kind of feel like this is the move. This is your chance to chime in. Goldschmidt, Leiter, and Spencer Jones for Bryce Harper and Orion Kerkering. The game gives the thumbs up on this. Matt, Timmy, Rick, anybody over on TikTok want to chime in? I think this is the move, though. Obviously, we're going to take on about $10 million in salary, but that's more than all right. I mean, and then obviously, I mean, to me, this is a must-do. Okay, Timmy, yeah. Yeah, everybody seems on board. Spencer Jones, as much as I love him as a prospect, this is the move. There it is. A blockbuster here at the end of April. Because, Grady, they said they fixed the trade logic, but they didn't. They're full of garbage. Yeah, I mean, that's the one big loss, Timmy. Everything else is a big upgrade, right? I mean, that's the thing. Obviously, here it is. And now Harper immediately goes into cleanup. What's up, you? I mean, Dominguez, Bellinger, Judge, Bryce Harper at first base batting cleanup. Hoskins slips down to 5. Jazz at 6. Schumann 7. Wells at 8. Wells, I thought about sending Wells over instead, but I just don't like the catching options out there as of yet. I want to give Wells a little more time because he hasn't had nearly as many at-bats as Goldschmidt. I still think Wells has that potential. And then Volpe 9, I mean, it's... Right? And then you just, I literally just traded for him, you. I send Paul Goldschmidt, Max Leiter Jr., and Spencer Jones to the Phillies for Bryce Harper and Orion Kerkering. I'm going to put Kerkering into one of the setup roles. Piamps gets moved to a regular middle relief role. We upgrade the bullpen. We upgrade the lineup. So, obviously going to have to fix the lineups in AAA probably, yeah. And probably want to move some folks up for depth. You know, take a look at the see 59, 58. Let's see, 61, 62. Yeah, so we're going to move Brennan Davis up to AAA. And then Jay Savina moves up to AA. Yeah, Dylan, for Bryce Harper? Yup. Absolutely. So, that was the one thing that's the one piece of value you have to give up for that. No, Carter, I don't play viewers. So we're going to change this up. And I'm going to keep Harper in as a lefty, anything against lefties. Because a lot of folks ruined it a long time ago when I started doing this. Yeah, Timmy. Yeah, again, good pitching stops hitting. Zach Gallen is a true ace. So, no, actually I don't, Jack. You can go back and watch the first stream of the year. The trade, I never have played with forced trades on. Never play with forced trades on. You can go back to my YouTube where I put a lot of the streams. You go back to the first stream of the year for MLB The Show 25. I show it. Forced trades is not on. When I started franchise, it is locked in as no forced trades. So, you can say what you want, but you're wrong. So, Ryan, think of the share. Yeah, Jameson, I'm going to play now. Max Scherzer versus Luis Heel. After making that blockbuster deal. I had to just tweak some lineups, guys. Yankees going for the sweep. Paul Goldschmidt is gone. Goldie goes bye-bye. Bullpen pretty well rested. Pitching on Hall of Fame, hitting on All-Star. Dominguez has been doing great for me at the top, Anthony. I mean, he's hitting .322 with 5 home runs. So, I mean, in real life, I would maybe put Jazz at the top, but we're going to roll with this and see how it goes. No, absolutely not worth $70. Richard, directional. Playing on directional. Oh, absolutely, Timmy. The show's trade logic is the worst in every game. No, I agree with that, Anthony. In real life, absolutely. Absolutely. But right now, Dominguez is doing great for me at the top of the lineup in the game. So Yankees look for the sweep against the Blue Jays before they head on down to Baltimore. Luis Heal's 6th start of the year, a 4-1 record, a 1.97 ERA. We traded Paul Goldschmidt, Mark Leiter Jr., and Spencer Jones for Bryce Harper and Orion Kerkering. Andres Jimenez, a $130, no home runs, 2 RBI. Yeah, but in real life, Ben Rice is great. He's a 66 in the game. There's a strike 0-1. Xbox Series X. I mean, Jacob, they got to get healthy, but also they might need to look at a rebuild after another terrible loss last night. As this fouled off 0-2. Play every game of the first year, Sean. And the 0-2 to Jimenez. Just got a piece of that slider down and in, still 0-2. And got a piece of that one to stay alive. Just lays off the changeup there. So all the Knicks are healthy. The Knicks should be in the Eastern Conference Final as this one lays to the left. But Dominguez runs it down, 1 away. It's always the question with the Knicks is can they stay healthy? Jimenez is followed by Nathan Lukes in right. Vladdy Jr., Santander, Bo Bichette, Ernie Clement, Will Wagner, the DH, Alejandro Kirk behind the plate, and Dalton Varsho in center. Pretty much, SC. No home runs, 2 RBI, hitting .203. Because it's, I don't know, David just bores me as there's a strike 0-1.
That's a ball.
I mean, we'll see, Anthony. We'll see. As this one popped up, foul ground, left side. Schumann reaches over but can't make the grab. It's just into the Jays' dugout. As Lukes gets a piece of that slider, still 1-2. Oh, wow. And they called that a ball at the belt, 2-2. So that's low, 3-2. Yeah, it's just not my jam, Dave. And the thing is, it's harder because I'm competitive. It's harder for me. I can't do commentary and use the PCI and whatnot when I'm doing online play. So I don't. Again, guys, if you don't like me doing what I do, you don't have to watch. As Nathan Luke's really making heel battle here in the first. Just foul ball after foul ball. Again, this would have been a shorter at-bat had the computer called the strike the way it should have. Swing and a miss there, 2 away. Because they can't beat good pitching, Frankie. They're facing good pitching, right? They didn't face good pitching against Milwaukee. There's a strike to Vladdy Jr., 0-1. 2 home runs, 7 RBI. I appreciate that, Sean. I mean, it's not everybody's jam, you know? And I don't have a problem with it, but... Is this fouled off and out of play, 1 and 2? But sometimes folks just hate to hate. As this one pulled foul at third, still 1 and 2. It went well this morning. I'll be back. I gotta go. My second half of the day starts at 3 o'clock, so... Is this foul back out of play? Thank you, Stuffy. As this one popped up to center... Bellinger is there, drifting back a little bit, but has room, puts it away. It's a 1-2-3 inning for heel. We go bottom 1. It's better for me, Pop. Well, exactly. That's why they won 4-2 against Peralta, right? Once they got Peralta out of the game... That's when they scored. They tacked on Max Scherzer's 6th appearance of the year, a 2-2 record. And to be fair, they should have beat Corbin Burns because of the error, but the bullpen isn't very good without Devin Williams in it, and he's on paternity leave. Right? But yeah, no, and then they beat up on bad pitchers in games 2 and 3 against Milwaukee, and then Zach Gallen, who is a true ace, made them. Well, he pitched like an ace. As the first pitch from Scherzer's inside, 1-0. Scherzer, fastball, slider, slurve, changeup, cutter. He'll hit 95 on the gun. Dominguez, 322, 5 homers, 13 RBI. Smacks the second pitch towards deep center, but Varsho will run it down, 1 away. Got some good wood on it, but not good enough. Yeah, there's several mechanics. Look at the Yankee lineup. We saw Dominguez, Bellinger, Judge, Bryce Harper making his Yankee debut. And then Rhys Hoskins, Jazz Chisholm, Max Schumann, Austin Wells down in the 8-hole, and Volpe batting 9th. What's up, Cookie? How's it going? Bellinger now first game out of the 2-hole this year. 7 homers, 19 RBI, 312 average. Wind carrying more towards right today, it looks like. As Cody slaps this foul and out of play, 0-1. Yeah, Timmy, they never should have let him go to Philly. Brody, I traded Paul Goldschmidt, Mark Leiter Jr., and Spencer Jones for Harper and Orion Kerkering. Nice, Pop. The 0-2 to Belly. Way inside, 1 and 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Yeah, Wind right now says it's going to center, but I believe it is more going to right if you look at the flags. The 1-2 is low, 2 and 2. Yeah, Brody, I thought so. The 2-2 to Belly. Just got a piece of that changeup, still 2 and 2. And again, the 2-2. Way outside, count now full. With, of course, Judge on deck. And the payoff pitch. And Bellinger hammers this to deep left center field. And it is 1 hop up against the wall. Bellinger thought about third, but will hold with a 1-out double. Yeah, me too, you. I hear you, buddy. But he's going to be a Philly the rest of his career. Now, Bellinger, that's his 7th double of the year. That brings up Judge now, hitting .311, 12 home runs, 24 RBI. Takes a pitch high, 1-0. No, it'll never happen in real life. Not now. The 1-0 to Judge. Oof, out in front of that cutter, 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Yeah, Pop, I mean, the Jays front office, not great swing and miss, 1-2. As Timmy gets
1 ball,
a dab.
2 strikes.
Every game of the first year, Trevor, the 1-2, off the plate, 2-2.
Ball, that's out.
Probably not, Sean. The Phillies aren't going to trade him, guys. It's franchise. 2-2. Way outside, count now full. With Bryce Harper on deck. The payoff pitch to Judge. Rolled to first. Vlad is there. Bellinger goes to third, but 2 away. And Bryce Harper will now have his first at-bat as a Yankee. Oh, I forgot to change his number. I wonder what number he got assigned. 22. Harper, 4 home runs, 21 RBI, 372 average. Same amount of home runs as Goldie, but obviously, 200 more points in batting average. And now his first chance as a Yankee for an RBI, rips the first pitch foul, 0-1. Yeah, there you go, Matt. The 0-1 to Harper. Oh, and he rips that slider foul, 0-2, out in front of him. And we an 0-2 now to Harper. Yeah, no, Cookie, I will fix it after the game. Oh, and he plunks him. Well, that's one way not to deal with Bryce Harper. So after 2 long foul balls, Scherzer just plunks him. It's directional, Sean. So I'm trying to pull the ball when I do that. Hoskins takes one up and in, 1-0. Hoskins hitting 240, 7 home runs, 23 RBI. The Yankee DH takes a pitch high, 2-0. Harper, good speed at first. Bellinger, great speed at third. Or are you in directional, Sean? As there's a strike on the outside edge, 2-1. I mean, you also, I think, could turn it off and just hold it, but I like to have the arrow there. The 2-1, hammered to fairly deep center field. Varsho on the track, though. Again, the wind blowing in. Makes the catch. Hoskins just missed a 3-run home run. We go top 2, scoreless in the Bronx. Anthony Santander hitting 222. Will lead off against Luis Gil. And fouls the first pitch back out of play, 0-1. Yeah, I'm not getting that camera, Cookie. As this rolled foul, 0-2. Yeah, Sean. Yep. Harris, thank you for the follow. Swing and a miss. Good morning, good afternoon, good night. 1 away. And that brings up Bo Bichette hitting 220. He takes a strike at 97 on the gun, 0-1, 3 home runs, 10 RBI. Having a rough series is Bo. He grounds this to the right side. Jazz is there, fires to Harper, 2 away.
He's out.
Ernie Clement, $175, 1 home run, 12 RBI. Did have a couple of hits in yesterday's ball game. And takes a strike here, 0-1. Gator, thank you for the follow. And this one looped by Jazz. Kind of caught him in between. And that's a single for Clement. Oh, thank you for the follow, Gator. That brings up Will Wagner, the DH. Cole, thank you for the follow, 1-0. That's low, 2-0. Mark, thank you for the follow. And this one grounded to Schumann at third. He'll go to first. Oh, and it pulled Harper off the bag. That's an error on Schumann. And suddenly, the Yankees' second and third baseman making some bad plays. And that gives Alejandro Kirk a chance, but takes a strike 0-1. Sean, thank you for the follow. So Luis Gil having to work a little harder as this rolled foul 0-2. But that's way outside. That's going to get by Wells, and everybody's going to move up 90 feet now. Suddenly, a misplay by Jazz, followed by a misplay by Schumann. But he freezes him with the backdoor slider. Kirk down looking. We go bottom 2, still scoreless. Jazz Chisholm on a 10-game hitting streak, 316 average, 7 home runs, 14 RBI. Will lead off the bottom of the second against Scherzer. Swing and a miss late on a fastball, 0-1. The wind, as you can see, yes, blowing from left to right today. And the 0-1. Swings over the top of that changeup, 0-2.
0-2.
And Jazz turns on this one, loops it to right center, but caught out there by Luke's one away. Got a little too underneath it, and that brings up Schumann now, hitting 269, 3 home runs, 8 RBI. Yep, Cookie. And Schumann fouls a fastball straight back, 0-1. And the 0-1. Late again on a fastball, 0-2.
0-2 is the count.
Thanks, Gator. The 0-2. Way outside, 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
I don't know, Gator, just keep playing the game. That's off the plate, 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
The 2-2. Upstairs, count now full. Mark, thank you for the follow. And swing and a miss on another fastball, strike 3. Could not catch up to it. First K for Scherzer. And that'll bring up Austin Wells. Wells hitting a .188, 2 home runs, 10 RBI. Fouls this straight back 0-1. No, Gator. Thank you, Mark. The 0-1. Inside, 1-1.
Ball, 1 strike.
Wells coming off an 0 for 4, but he had 3 hits in game 1 of this series against Jose Barrios. Swing and miss, 1-2. Or actually, it was Bowden Francis in game 1. My apologies.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
No, Gator. I'm doing all right, Cody. How you doing? The 1-2. High, 2-2.
2-2 is the count.
And the 2-2. Chop to the left side. Clement there. Nice pick. Fires the first. We go top 3. Joe, thank you for the roses. Still scoreless in the Bronx. Thanks, Gator. Dalton Varsho, the center fielder, will lead off, hitting 207. Takes a strike, 0-1. Well, it comes with Mario Kart, Cookie, so probably that one. But the one I will buy is Donkey Kong. Yes, Chase, I'm a Yankee fan. The 0-2 to Varsho. Swing and a miss. Good morning, good afternoon, good night. 1 away. 4th K for Heel. And that will now bring up Andres Jimenez, who lined out to left in his first at-bat. Takes a strike here, 0-1.
0-1's the count.
And swing and a miss on a change, 0-2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
And this one pulled the Jazz at second. Charges, fires, got him, 2 away.
Out.
Currently, Judge. Luke's 0 for 1. All-time Donnie Baseball. There's a strike to Luke's 0-1. No, Cookie, I have a Nintendo Switch. Is this one pop fouling out of play 0-2? The 0-2. Strike 3. Luke's down looking. A 1-2-3 inning for Heel. We go bottom 3. Still scoreless. Anthony Volpe will lead off the bottom of the 3rd. Nice, Cookie. And that's low and away, 1-0.
Ball 1, no strikes.
Volpe hitting 264. 5 home runs, 16 RBI. Takes one up and in, 2-0. And the 2-0 to Volpe. Fouls off a high fastball, 2-1. Yeah, sure, Cookie, but don't forget the Yankees have had a great history. You know, guys like, Phil Rizzuto plays shortstop, right? Like, I mean, as to be 3-1 now to Volpe. I mean, obviously different eras, different styles. That's ball 4, so Volpe draws the leadoff walk. First walk allowed by Scherzer, and that brings up Dominguez, who lined out in his first at-bat. There goes Volpe. The pitch is a strike. The throwdown, not in time.
He's safe.
So Volpe swipes second, his 6th steal of the year, only behind Jazz's 7 on the team. And now it'll be they called that a ball to Dominguez, actually. My apologies. So it'll be a 1-0. He fouls a fastball back, 1-1. Again, the wind blowing to right field today. The 1-1. Way inside, 2-1.
One strike.
It'll be a 2-1 to Dominguez. Oh, and he fouls the hanging breaking pitch straight back, 2-2. Just a little out in front of it. And now the 2-2. Way outside, 3-2. Bellinger on deck. He doubled in his first at-bat, was stranded at third. And that's inside ball 4, so back-to-back walks to start the 3rd inning. And again, that brings up Bellinger. You'd love a double here. Ooh, and a strike on the outside corner, 0-1.
0-1.
That was only Bellinger's 2nd career hit against Scherzer earlier. He's now 2 for 15 with 9 strikeouts. The 0-1. Checked his swing, but went around on the changeup, 0-2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
50th pitch of the day for Scherzer on the way. No, Cookie. Oh, and Bellinger rips that breaking ball foul. Still 0-2. Just dropped the barrel head on it. The 0-2. And lined right at the second baseman. Good play there by Jimenez for the first out of the inning. And that brings up Judge now, who grounded out to first in his first at-bat. I don't think so, but maybe. But I don't think so. Oh, and Judge out in front of that slider, 0-1. Recognized that it was middle, but acted like a changeup there because it was just a cement mixer. The 0-1. This could be 2. Bichette steps on the bag for 1, fires the first, and it's a 6-3 inning-ending double play. Second time Scherzer got Judge to hit a ground ball. So despite back-to-back walks, the Yankees get nothing else. And we go top 4, still scoreless. Vlad Jr. 0 for 1. Grounds this to first. Oh, nice play by Harper. Takes it himself, 1 away. And that brings up Santander, who's 0 for 1. Takes a strike right down Broadway, 0-1. And another strike with the change, 0-2. Got a piece of that slider to stay alive, still 0-2. And when lays off the inside slider, 1-2. And this one lined to Harper on a hop, takes it himself 2 away. So Harper a little busy at first base right now. As Bichette takes one right down Broadway, 0-1. And this one pulled to the left side. Volpe is there, throws out his counterpart. Another quick inning for the Yankees starting pitcher, Luis Gil. We go bottom 4, still scoreless in the Bronx. As Bryce Harper hit by a pitch in his first at-bat as a Yankee. Looking for a different kind of hit here. Oof, and fouls off a changeup, was out in front of it, 0-1. Harper, 340 career home runs now, the 0-1. It's fouled off 0-2. PlayStation never made MVP baseball, Cookie. EA did. They don't make it anymore because of in order to get the monopoly on Madden, they had to give up baseball rights forever.
2 strikes.
'Cause that's inside 1 and 2. That was part of the deal they signed. The 1-2. Swing and a miss on an inside breaking ball, 1 away. Nice, John. Harper was swinging for the fences, but will have to wait to get his first Yankee home run still and first hit. Hoskins put one to the warning track in his first at-bat. Takes one low, 1-0.
Counts 1-0.
1 for 7 in the series now. The one was a solo home run in game 1 of the series. Oof, and just missed that hanging slider, 1-1. 60th pitch of the day from Scherzer. Chases the slurve, 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And to the right side and through. That's a base hit. Hoskins did a much better job of staying back on that breaking ball. And picks up a solid single to right. And that brings up Jazz. Jazz gave it a ride to right center, but was robbed in his first at-bat as he fouls this off 0-1. Jazz a solo home run and an RBI single in this series. He's 2 for 8. The 0-1. Ooh, called a ball, 1-1. A high strike not really being called much today. The 1-1. Swings over the top of a low changeup, 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
The 1-2 to Jazz. And he punches a high fastball foul, still 1-2. Yeah, I hear you, Cookie. I hear you. And that's in the dirt, blocked by Kirk, 2-2. Yankees making Scherzer work. The 2-2. And Jazz fouls off another fastball, still 2-2. That is off the plate. The count now full with Max Schumann on deck. And the payoff pitch to Jazz. Oh, a backdoor slider catches the edge. Jazz down looking. 2 away. I played it on GameCube back in the day, Cookie. That was a good slider that just came back and clipped the edge. 70th pitch of the day now. Max versus Max. Off the plate, 1-1.
That's outside.
Schumann versus Scherzer. I mean, it was on PlayStation 2 also. It was on that whole generation, right? So, Hoskins off of first, 2 away. All right, Colson. Oh, and swing and a miss there by Schumann, 1-1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1. Off the plate, 2-1.
Ball 2.
Scherzer might be done after this inning. Like the Yankees have really worn him out. 2-1, inside 3-1.
Inside ball 3.
With Austin Wells on deck. The 3-1 to Schumann. Popped him up, straight up. Kirk behind home plate near the interlocking NY makes the catch, and that'll end the inning. We go top 5. We got a pitcher's duel in the Bronx. Jays trying to avoid the sweep. Yankees got their brooms out, though. A lot more base traffic on the base paths for the Yankees than the Jays, as there's a strike 0-1. But Yankees just haven't been able to get that big hit. As that one up the middle, that's a base hit for Clement. His second hit of the day. He might be heating up. He came into this series hitting only $150, but he's got multi-hit games now, yesterday and today. And that brings up Will Wagner, the hard-hitting DH, as he fouls one off, 0-1. And again, that high strike just not being called. Check swing went around there, though, 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And this one popped up, foul territory. It'll hit the netting, though. And we'll do it again. Again, the 1-2. Off the plate, 2-2.
2-2 to count.
Swing and a miss. Got him on the slider. One away. 6 Ks for Heel now. And that brings up Alejandro Kirk, who had a 2-run home run in yesterday's game. What's up, Nate? How's it going?
1-0.
The 1-0 in the dirt. It gets away from Wells, but he cannot make the play, as going to second is the speedy Clement. That takes away the double play possibility, as that's high 3-0. And Wells trying to tell Heel to calm down. There's a strike, 3-1. This one pop foul, 3-2. And this one chopped the Jazz. That would have been your double play ball. Instead, it's an out at first. Going to third is Clement. But 2 away now for Dalton Varsho, who struck out in his first at-bat. And he takes a strike, 0-1. And swing and a miss on a change, 0-2. Pulls a slider, foul, still 0-2. I hear you, Nate. That's off the plate, 1-2. And this one grounded the Jazz. Chisholm will throw out Varsho. We go bottom 5, still scoreless here in the Bronx. Austin Wells 0 for 1 will lead off here in the bottom of the 5th against Max Scherzer, who is still in there. Not much BFG. As this one lined, right at Vladdy Jr. Wells gets a perfect, and it's just another loud out. And that brings up Volpe, who walked and stole a base in his first at-bat. And now rolls this softly to third. Clement gets a nice hop, fires the first, 2 away. Yes, this is franchise, Blake. What's up, Javier? How's it going? And that brings up Dominguez 0 for 1 with a walk. The 0-1 to Jason, or excuse me, the first pitch to Jason, who is 0 for 1, is now 0-1. Swing and a miss. Yeah, Nate, it's too little too late, though. The 0-1 to Dominguez. Hammered, but it's foul. 0-2. Again, Yankees just a little out in front. Yep, exactly, Nate. Still lost. The 0-2. Outside, 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
This will be the 80th pitch of the day. Blake, thank you for the follow for Scherzer. The 1-2. Popped up. Left center. Catch is made by Santander. We go top 6. Yeah, I mean, they're a great team, Javier. Jimenez, I mean, they had their ace on the mound last night. Swing and a miss by Jimenez, 0-1.
0-1.
Another quick strike, 0-2. Just got a piece of that one, still 0-2. Climbing the ladder again, but Jimenez lays off, 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
And just got a piece of that change up. Yankees trying to get Heel through 6. And this one chopped up the middle. Volpe is there. Fields fires. Not in time. The ump says it's not in time. Jimenez, I don't know about that one. Well, we'll see, Cookie. Volpe did let the ball play him a bit, and yeah, we are going to challenge. He is out. That is definitely an out.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, not even close. 1 away. Nathan Luke's the right fielder up. He's 0 for 2. And loops this into shallow right. That's a base hit. Judge will field and fire into second. Just got it. Well, he hit it where they ain't. Got it off the end of the bat. Not a good piece of hitting, but good in the fact that it did deliver a hit as Vladdy Jr. fouls this off 0-1. There's a strike with the change, 0-2. Check this swing. Did he go? Yes, he did, says the first base ump. 2 away. No underscore, it is not. Santander now up at the plate. And pops this one, fouled on the right field line, 0-1. Swing and a miss now on a change, 0-2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
This one rolled foul. No, yeah, Blake, it's not worth it. It's the exact same game. And popped them up, foul ground. Wells near the Jays on deck circle. Makes the catch. We go bottom 6. Still scoreless here in the Bronx. Cody Bellinger due up, leading off for the Yankees. Ryan Burr, 15th appearance of the year, 7.53 ERA. Bellinger 1 for 2 with a double, so Scherzer goes 5. And Heel is exhausted. The Yankees are going to get up Orion Kerkering, their new acquisition. See what he's got in the tank. So Heel goes 6 shutout innings. Scherzer went 5 shutout innings. And Bellinger fouls off a sinker, 0-1. What's up, Rangers fan? How's it going? Burr, a slider, fastball, sinker pitcher. He'll hit 96 on the gun. The 0-1. Checked his swing. Did he go? No, to the third base umpire, 1-1. That was a nasty sinker. That sinker had a lot of movement on it. Yesterday, Rangers fan? Yes, I did. The 1-1. Punched foul, 1-2. And we a 1-2 to Belly. And he stays alive as he slices that one foul. And now the 1-2. It's all good, Ranger fan. 22-5, Javier. The 1-2. Strike 3 at the knees. 1 away. Belly down looking. And that brings up Judge, who has grounded out twice, including into a double play. And Judge just a little late on that fastball, 0-1. Came in at 95. No, Justin, I live in California. As this one sliced foul, Judge again just a little bit late, 0-2. Originally from North Jersey. All good, Rangers fan. The 0-2, way outside, 1-2, as Burr dialed it up to 96. For the most part, Justin, it's just very expensive out here. As Judge out in front of a slider, strike 3, 2 away. Okay, Gator. Burr wheeling and dealing. That brings up Harper. 0 for 1 with a strikeout and a hit by pitch. And Harper slams one to fairly deep left. This one is one hop off the base of the wall. He just missed his first home run as a Yankee. Yes, Justin. Thanks, Gator. Pretty much, Blake. Yeah, Harper's 9th double of the year. His first hit as a Yankee. An opposite field double. And that brings up Rhys Hoskins, who singled in his last at-bat. Would love to do that again here. And that's a strike on the outside corner, 0-1. Pure paint from Burr. Yes, Justin, many times. The 0-1. Oh, way out in front of that slider, 0-2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
It'll be an 0-2 now to Hoskins. Checked his swing, did not go, 1-2. Harper, right now, the first run of the game off of second base. And chases the slider, does Hoskins. We go top 7. Yeah, couldn't afford that, Justin. Still scoreless. Orion Kerkering, 10th appearance of the year. His first as a Yankee. Bo Bichette 0 for 2. Couple of groundouts. Kerkering will hit 100 sometimes on the gun. Oof, they call that a ball at 99. Oof, this umpire, again, just not giving that top of the zone strike. The 1-1 now to Bichette. Popped up shallow right. Judge is there. 1 away. Ernie Clement 2 for 2 with 2 singles. Takes one inside, 1-0.
Plate ball 1.
And now rips one foul, 1-1. Late on a fastball at 99, 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And now punch softly to Jazz at second. He will throw out Clement, 2 away.
Out.
Will Wagner 0 for 2 today. Takes a pitch low, 1-0.
1, no strikes.
Kirkring wearing number 50. That was available when he came over from Philly, so
Ball, that pitch is out.
that's outside, 2-0. There's a strike, 2-1. Ooh, almost 14 years now, Justin, as this rolled foul, 2-2. Things were a lot different when I got out here in 2011. That's in the dirt. Count now full. Kirk on deck. Oh, and again, they do not call the high strike. Kirkering walks him, although technically that should have been a strikeout. Now Kirk takes one high, 1-0. Now pulls one foul, 1-1. And now grounds this to the left side. Schumann is there with Kirk running, has time. Get up and stretch. We're going bottom 7. Good debut for the Yankees with Orion Kirkering. As Chad Green, the former Yankee, comes in 14th appearance of the year, 4.3 ERA. Jazz 0 for 2 today. As Luke Weaver's starting to warm. Looks like he will come in for the 8th. The pitch from Green is outside, 1-0. Jazz, a 10-game hitting streak on the line. And the 1-0. Rolled to the right side. Jimenez is there. Goes the first, 1 away. Max Schumann 0 for 2 today. Yeah, same here, Blake. I mean, I'm not as young as you, but yeah, there's no work anywhere, buddy. Swing and a miss, 0-1. And it's only going to get worse. Garcia and Nance warming in the Jays bullpen. The 0-1. Schumann fouls it straight back, 0-2. Green, a fastball, slider, cutter. He'll hit 98 on the gun. It's not true, Justin. Swing and a miss. Good morning, good afternoon, good night. 2 away. Austin Wells robbed of a hit in his last at-bat. Hit it right on the screws, but right at Vlad. Swing and a miss, 0-1. Well, I don't know what you're trying to reference, Justin. I mean, and honestly, I really don't want to talk about the politics of everything, as that's down and in, 1-1.
That's a ball.
The 1-1 inside, 2-1.
Ball in.
The 2-1. Oh, Wells late on that backdoor slider, 2-2. That was the pitch to hit. Oh, and just missed that one as well. Popped up to left. Santander is there. We go top 8. Still scoreless. Luke Weaver into the game, 9th appearance of the year. Maybe, Rick. Varsho 0 for 2. We've had a 1-0 win already this year as Varsho rips one foul, 0-1. This one, oh, Schumann, a diving stop from his backside. He gator rolls and throws the first to get Varsho one away. There's a strike to Jimenez, 0-1. And there's a strike, 0-2. Swing and a miss. Good morning, good afternoon, good night. 2 away. And that'll bring up now Nathan Lukes, the right fielder, 1 for 3 with a single. Make it 2 for 4 with 2 singles, as that's going to be in center field for a base hit. So Nathan Lukes with a couple of singles today. And that brings up Vlad Jr. with a man on. He takes a strike in the outside corner, 0-1. Oh, and that is a mistake changeup. That's going to get through for a base hit. Yep, and we'll see what happens. So back-to-back 2-out singles here in the 8th, and that will bring up Anthony Santander. There's a strike, 0-1. Swing and a miss on the change, 0-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Wells drops it, gets the angle, fires the first. Jays strand a pair. We go bottom 8. If only it was that easy, Justin. Still scoreless in the Bronx. Yimi Garcia, 17th appearance of the year, gave him a home run to Jazz yesterday. Volpe 0 for 1 with a walk and a stolen base. Pitch in the dirt, 1-0. The 1-0 to Volpe. Inside, just called a strike on the corner. That curveball came back to clip the edge, 1-1. Yeah, it's not enough, Justin. No, M. The 1-1. And Volpe pulls it foul of third, 1-2. Just a little out in front of that changeup. Garcia, fastball, curveball, sinker, sweeper, change. He'll hit 99 on the gun. And then that dialed it up to 98 and blew it by Volpe, 1 away. Dominguez 0 for 2 with a walk. Pitch inside to Jason, 1-0. Couple walks for the Yankees, 0-5-0 for the Jays, 0-3-1 for the Yanks. That's off the plate, 2-0. Nance and Swanson warming in the pen. There's a strike on the corner, 2-1. The 2-1 to Dominguez. Fouled off at the plate, 2-2 now. The 2-2 to Jason. High count now full. Bellinger on deck. It was 1 for 3 with a double. Don Mattingly, Justin. No, he's playing much better now for me, M. The payoff pitch. Outside, ball 4, so second walk of the day for Dominguez. And, ooh. No, I'm going to ignore that. I'm not going to take him out of the game for Lane Thomas. Cody Bellinger 1 for 3 with a double. Dominguez is fast enough. He's not as fast as Lane Thomas, but he's fast enough. And Belly grounds it back up the middle. Jimenez, what a diving stop. They'll get the force at second. Jimenez robs Bellinger of a base hit. And oh no! And Dominguez got hurt on the collision at second base. Oh, goodness gracious. He's not, well, in real life, Justin, but not in the game, no. Oswaldo Cabrera will come in and play left. And that brings up Judge 0 for 3, a strikeout and 2 groundouts. Dominguez had been on a tear. And you just hope it's not that serious. Swing and a miss, 0-1. Yeah, M, oh well, you don't expect there's going to be a collision at second base, buddy. The 0-1. Called a ball, 1-1. Hindsight's always 20/20. The 1-1, Judge fouls it off, 1-2. Yeah, well, the game is really bad. They've been calling bad pitches all day. As that's in the dirt, 2-2.
2 strikes.
Okay, M, what are we going to do, all right? Like, the 2-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. We go top 9, still scoreless. Cabrera goes into the game in left field. Bo Bichette 0 for 3. As this one ripped foul, 0-1. Weaver still in there for his second inning of work. As this rolled foul, 0-2. And this one blooped towards left center. Cabrera is there. Immediately tested, one away. Yes, I do, Justin. Nice, Cookie. Ernie Clement 2 for 3 with 2 singles. Takes a strike, 0-1. And this pulled foul third, 0-2. Strike 3, frozen with a backdoor knuckle curve, 2 away. And that'll bring up Will Wagner, the DH. 0 for 2 today. With a walk, takes a strike, 0-1. That's off the plate, 1-1. Swing and a miss on a cutter there, 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And chases the knuckle curve. A great pair of innings for Weaver. We go bottom 9. Bryce Harper will lead off. No idea, Tyler, because Boone doesn't know what he's doing. Jeff Hoffman, 11th appearance of the year, 1 blown save, a 1.69 ERA. 2 former Phillies. Harper 1 for 2 with a double. As Ian Hamilton starting to warm, he will pitch the 10th if it gets there. I traded Goldschmidt, Mark Leiter Jr., and Spencer Jones for Harper and Orion Kerkering. Harper 1 for 2, also hit by a pitch. Swing and a miss on a first pitch slider, 0-1.
0-1.
Hoffman a slider, fastball, splitter, sinker. He'll hit 99 on the gun. The 0-1. Oof, late on the fastball, 0-2. Just a hair late. Wind still blowing from left to right. Oh, almost hit him again, 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
And the 1-2. Inside, 2-2.
2 to count.
We should have, M. You're correct. The 2-2. Oh! And Bryce Harper in his Yankee debut walks it off with a bottom of the 9th solo home run! Goodbye, baseball! An Oppo Taco for Harper! Immediate dividends! And the Yankees finish the sweep! Oh my goodness! Bryce Harper, welcome to the Bronx! And goodbye, baseball! Luke Weaver gets the win. He proves the 2-0. Hoffman falls to 0-2. And it's a 1-0 Yankee win. They are cooking, Matt. They are cooking. It's all good, birds. Yeah, I traded Goldschmidt, Mark Leiter Jr., and Spencer Jones for Harper and Orion Kerkering because the MLB The Show AI still sucks. A battle here in the Bronx. Hoffman, that'll hurt the ERA. Harper, your player of the game, 2 for 3, hit by a pitch, a double, and the game-winning home run. Weaver, 2 innings of shutout relief, gets the win. Fortunately, it looks like Dominguez's injury is minor. He will stay on the active lineup. Although this means that we will obviously probably get Cabrera and Lane Thomas a little more action in the lineup. Yes, look. It did have that feeling, Rick. But the Yankees outscore Toronto 13-2 in those 3 games. As the Blue Jays continue to be one of the worst teams in baseball. Yeah, there it is. There it is. The blockbuster trade. Sorry, Tyler, that stinks. That sends Bryce Harper and Orion Kerkering to the Yankees. The Yankees, of course, I mean, yeah, we lose about $10 million in cap space, but oh, and that's what I wanted to do is wanted to look at the roster. Somebody else, number 22, I thought. No, maybe not. No. So what we're going to do real quick is for Bryce. There we go. His preferred number is 3, so we're gonna give him 33 instead of 22. Oh, that's true. Ben Rice, that's right. That's who I was thinking. But he's not at the big major league level, because Bryce Harper's number is 3. Obviously, that's Babe Ruth's number. I don't think 34 is retired. 3 is... $34? You guys say he should be 34? Yeah, I'm fairly certain not 30. 44 is retired. 44, 42, 44, and 46 are retired. But I'm fairly certain. Fine, we'll give him 34 then. Everybody wants 34? I'll give him 34. Oh, there you go, Matt. Yeah, his Nat stays. Ha ha, ha ha, yeah, you're funny. There we go. So yeah, back there you go. Back to his Nat stays. There you go. 34 then. I didn't realize he wore number 34 with the Nats. I know he's number 3 with the Phillies, but obviously 3 is, again, Babe Ruth, so he's not getting that suddenly. All right, we are going to quickly run a commercial on Twitch. We're going to play the first game down in Baltimore, and then we'll be done for the day. I'll be right back. Clark Schmidt versus Dean Kramer coming up. Oh, yeah, I didn't realize that, Rick. Didn't realize it. Take care, Em. And mix it up, Dylan. Depends on what the count is. All right, commercials, less than a minute to go. So Dominguez gets banged up in that game. He's day-to-day. And honestly, after this series, we have an off day anyway. He should be back at the latest during the Tampa Bay series when we come back to the Bronx, but yeah, look at that. Luke Weaver, ERA under 2 now after those 2 shutout innings against Toronto. Hoffman's ERA, of course, because he didn't record a single out, jumps up a run in the loss. This is a big game for top 2 teams in the American League East as the commercials have just officially ended. Bullpen pretty good. Probably will avoid using Weaver if at all possible. But everybody else pretty much good to go. Clark Schmidt will get the start. Let's see. Cabrera will get the start in left. And we'll have him... Yeah, I guess we'll have him lead off. See how that works. It worked up... We had him in the top of the lineup earlier in the year. It worked pretty well. But we'll give Cabrera some starts in left. Obviously, maybe we'll get Lane Thomas some work in there as well. I mean, we could also... Yeah, we'll give Lane Thomas a start here, and then Thomas is better in center, Cody in left. So, yeah, we'll give Thomas the start, see how he does against Kramer. But we'll also give Cabrera a start here or there as well, for sure. Keep all these guys fresh. Fresh as a daisy. And then, yeah, so Thomas, Belly, Judge, and that's the only change. So Thomas gets to start in center because of the injury to Dominguez. And the Yankees and Orioles take on each other for the first time this year as the Yankees come on down the Camden Yards. Yankees 23-5, Baltimore 19-9. And the Yankees and Orioles coming at you. Dean Kramer, 6th start of the year, a 2-1 record, 4.05 ERA, a WHIP at 1.35. Gary Sanchez behind the plate for the Orioles. Lane Thomas, 4 home runs, 8 RBI, 281 average. Kramer, a fastball cutter, splitter, sinker, curveball pitcher. He'll hit 96 on the gun. And the first pitch, swing and a miss on a cutter, 0-1.
It's 0-1.
I'm going to try to ambush him a little bit. Oh, but he ambushed the second one instead. Goodbye, baseball! Even beyond the weird trapezoid and left, Lane Thomas, a leadoff home run. We were debating whether he or Cabrera should get the start in place of Dominguez, and I guess we chose wisely. Stay in your lane, his 5th of the year, RBI number 9, and it's 1-0 Yankees. Almost 109 off the bat. The wind is carrying out and towards left today here in Baltimore. As Bellinger takes one off the plate, 1-0, a 3.10 average, 7 home runs, 19 RBI. So Lane Thomas leads off with his 5th home run of the year. Belly late on a fastball, 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1 to Bellinger. Ripped on the right field line, but this pulled foul, 1-2. And now the 1-2 inside, 2-2.
No, that missed. That's a ball.
And Bellinger fouls off that cutter, still 2-2. Yeah, too close to take, but it got in on the hands. And it'll be a 2-2 now. Popped them up. Late on a fastball. Third baseman, foul ground. Makes the catch, 1 away. We look at the Yankee lineup. We saw Lane Thomas, then Cody Bellinger, Aaron Judge, Bryce Harper at first, Hoskins the DH, Jazz at second, Schumann at third, Wells behind the plate, and Volpe at short. Judge, 12 home runs, 24 RBI, an even 300 average. And the first pitch from Kramer is popped foul and out of play, 0-1. The 0-1 to Judge. Oh. Out in front of that fastball. 0-2. He was ready for it. And inside outs this one to right. That's a base hit for Judge. So 3 straight fastballs, and Aaron goes the other way with the last one to pick up a single. That brings up Bryce Harper, who hit the game-winning home run in his Yankee debut. His 5th home run of the year, swing and a miss, 0-1, RBI number 22, to go along with that gaudy 381 average, now on an 8-game hitting streak, swing and a miss, 0-1. Oh, out in front of that splitter, pulled it foul, 0-2. Harper was ready to deposit that over in D.C. The 0-2 off the plate, 1-2.
Outside ball.
Judge off of first. Average speed. And Harper gets a piece of that cutter to stay alive, still 1-2. And pulled to the right side softly. Only play is to first. Judge will go to second. 2 away. That brings up Rhys Hoskins, 243, 7 home runs, 23 RBI. He's been scuffling lately. Swing and a miss there on a fastball, 0-1. He has been playing better, but still just, much like Austin Wells, just can't seem to buy that big hit to break him out of it. Swing and a miss on a splitter there, 0-2. Swung right over the top. The 0-2 to Hoskins. Back up the middle, and that's a base hit. Judge is being waved home. He will score. It's a ribby single for Hoskins, his 24th RBI of the year. It's 2-0 Yankees. So again, he looks like Hoskins had been ready to break out lately. A single last game, a single now here. Also a home run the game before that, so that's 3 straight games with a hit. Swing and a miss, 0-1. Jazz hitting 304, 7 homers, 14 RBI. So Hoskins with the ribby single. And the 0-1. Move from Jazz chases that cutter, 0-2. Thought that was going to drop. Instead, it cut in on the hands. And now the 0-2 to Jazz. Off the plate, 1-2. So the Yankees have already put up a pair here in the top of the first. A Lane Thomas leadoff home run, a single by Judge. He got to second on the ground ball by Harper. And then a single by Hoskins. Bellinger pop out in between all that as well. And that's where we stand. 2-2. Oh, and Jazz serves that to left center field. That's going to be a base hit. It's going to get cut off. And Hoskins will chug into third. It's a double for Jazz. His 3rd double of the year. He's starting a new hitting streak after having an 0 for yesterday. And now that brings up Max Schumann, the 3rd baseman. Hoskins probably wouldn't have scored that even if he had blazing speed, as that's fouled off 0-1, not from first anyway. And it'll be an 0-1 to Schumann. Just off the plate, 1-1. Yankees looking for more. A hit could be a 4 spot would be massive. As this one chops softly to the left side. Strong throw to get Schumann, and that'll end the inning. Yankees strand a pair, but they also score a pair. We go bottom 1. Yankees up 2-0 already in Baltimore. Clark Schmidt, 6th start of the year, a 4-0 record, a 1.97 ERA, a whip at .91. The speedy Jorge Mateo playing second base today, leading off 267, 2 home runs, and 10 RBI. And trying to bunt his way on, but that is a foul ball, 0-1. Mateo 1 for 8 in his career against Schmidt. Takes one off the plate, 1-1. And that's up and in, 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Clark needing a little time to get a feel for that fastball, as that's ripped foul, 2-2. Swing and a miss on the curve, strike 3, 1 away. So that brings up the first baseman, Ryan O'Hearn, hitting .215. Takes a pitch low, 1-0, former Royal. 3 homers, 16 RBI on the year. He fouls this straight back 1-1. And this punched foul 1-2. And the 1-2 from Clark is in the dirt 2-2.
2-2.
Threw a 58-footer there. Now pulls that one foul. User, thank you for the share. Another 2-2 on the way. And popped up to deep right. Judge going back. Makes the basket catch. 2 away. The big fella. As we look at the Oriole lineup, Mateo followed by O'Hearn, then Gunnar Henderson at short, O'Neal in left, Westberg at third, Colton Cowser in right, Kobe Mayo, the DH, Cedric Mullins in center, and Gary Sanchez behind the plate. Henderson, 6 home runs, 18 RBI, 242 average. So Rushman getting a day off today, a break for the Yankees. As there's a strike 0-1. Henderson, former Rookie of the Year. Pops this foul and out of play, 0-2. And the 0-2 from Schmidt is low and away, 1-2.
Ball.
Ooh, and a 50-50 pitch that does not go the pitcher's way. Schmidt not happy as he glares with those icy baby blues at the umpire. This one hit hard by Volpe the other way. Bellinger boots it, but keeps it in front of him, so it's a single for Henderson. And that brings up Tyler O'Neill, hitting only a $173. Takes the first pitch strike, 0-1. And now chops this one softly to third. Schumann there. Off balance throw, plenty of time. We go top 2. Yankees still up 2-0 as the Orioles strand a runner. Austin Wells hitting a $181, 2 home runs, 10 RBI. What's up, right field? And Wells chops this just foul at first. He has been hitting the ball right on the screws. As that is a generous strike call, 0-2. I mean, he had a couple of perfects against Toronto that were caught. As that's low, 1-2. Yeah, RF, it's exactly what you expect. You know, it's tough to hit good pitching. That's baseball, Susan. The 1-2. Wells fouls it off. We'll do it again. Still 1-2. That's the thing, though. Wells having good at-bats, working the counts, making contact. As that's low, 2-2.
No, that's down. Ball.
He just can't seem to find that hit, that breakthrough hit. The 2-2. Smacked hard again, but right at Mateo. Throws him out, 1 away. That brings up Volpe, 258, 5 home runs, 16 RBI. Oh, and Volpe fouls that fastball straight back, 0-1. Just a little out in front of it. And the 0-1 is low, 1-1.
That missed. That's a ball.
And the 1-1. Swing and a miss on that fastball, 1-2.
1-2.
The 1-2 to Volpe is low, 2-2.
That missed. That's a ball.
Kramer trying to paint that outside corner with fastballs. 2-0 Yanks, top of the second. Check swing did not go. Count now full. What's up, Justin? How's it going? The payoff pitch. And Volpe popped it straight up. Just missed it. Henderson down from short. Makes the catch, 2 away. Lane Thomas led the game off with a solo home run. His 5th home run of the year, in for the banged-up Dominguez. Dominguez day-to-day with a bicep strain, and oh, he's done it again! Oh, my goodness! Stay in your lane! Goodbye, baseball! Lane Thomas, a 2-home run game down in Baltimore. His 6th of the year. RBI And it's 3-0 Yankees. And Lane Thomas vying for more playing time when Dominguez gets back. A middle mistake by Kramer. 110 off the bat, 4:53 to left. Thank you, Justin. And that brings up Bellinger 0 for 1 with a pop out to third. Takes a pitch low, 1-0. Wait till you see who I have batting cleanup today if you're just joining us. The 1-0 to Bellinger. Fouled off at the plate, 1-1. The 1-1 is a strike at the knees. 50-50 pitch that goes Kramer's way, 1-2. And the 1-2 to Belly. Punched foul, we'll do it again. Just a tease to keep you all hanging around for possibly at least another inning if Belly gets out here. The 1-2 off the plate, 2-2.
2-2.
Kramer had already 45 pitches. The 2-2. And Belly, soft chopper to the right side. But that's going to get through because of the abbreviated shift. It's a 2-out single for Bellinger. Pretty much, Rick. Yeah, Thomas wants that spot. And that brings up Aaron Judge, 1 for 1, a single and a run scored. Late on a fastball, 0-1.
0-1.
The 0-1 is low, 1-1.
No, that's down. Ball.
And the 1-1 to Judge. Outside, 2-1.
Ball.
This will be the 50th pitch of the day for Kramer. 23-5. Line A is this one. Slapped foul, 2-2. Good cutter there from Kramer. The 2-2. And Judge just got a piece of that nasty splitter to stay alive. That was almost a perfect pitch. But still 2-2. Oh, and got him on the cutter. Strike 3. We go bottom 2, but the Yankees get another run. Lane Thomas, his second solo home run of the day. And it's 3-0 Yankees as Jordan Westburg, the third baseman, 250 average, 2 home runs, 11 RBI, will lead off against Clark Schmidt. And rips it foul, 0-1. Westburg, 3 for 6 in his career against Schmidt with a double. As that's just a little low, says the umpire, 1-1. There's a power sinker for a strike, 1-2. And the 1-2 from Clark. Just got a piece to stay alive. Did Westburg, still 1-2. Oof, good take there on that curveball, 2-2. As he checks his swing. And now pulls this one foul a third. Again, 2-2. Swing and a miss. Got him on the cutter. 1 away. Second K for Clark. And that brings up Colton Cowser, the right fielder, hitting 236. And that's off the plate, 1-0.
Outside.
Cowser, 6 home runs, 12 RBI. Swing and a miss there, 1-1.
1-1.
The 1-1, fouled back out of play, 1-2. And that's in the dirt, 2-2. Clark been a little inconsistent with that knuckle curve today. And now, that is a nasty sweeper. Tried to go back door, but Cowser fouls it off. And again, this one ripped foul, still 2-2. What's up, Kyle? How's it going? All right, Jet, how you doing? Good to see you here. Hope's all is well. And this one ripped to deep right. Judge going back. Has room, though, and makes the catch on the track, 2 away. So far, so good, Kyle. Kobe Mayo, 211 average, 2 home runs, 9 RBI. The DH now steps up to the plate. And he takes the strike, 0-1. Good motion on that sinker to come back and catch the zone. And now this one popped up to Thomas in center. So a relatively easy inning for Clark. We go top 3. Yankees up 3-0. And here comes Bryce Harper, the newest acquisition by the Yankees. Hit the game-winning home run against Toronto to end that series. Checks his swing there. Did not go. 0-1. Paul Goldschmidt, Mark Leiter Jr., and Spencer Jones sent to Philly for Bryce Harper. Swing and a miss, 1-1. And Orion Kerkering as the new setup man. Yep, got Harper, RF. The 1-1 off the plate, 2-1.
Nope, ball.
Had 2 hits against the Jays, a double, and again, the game-winning home run. Yes, Kyle. Swing and a miss on a splitter, 2-2. He's just in AAA.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
It'll be a 2-2 now to Harper. Inside 3-2. With Hoskins on deck, an RBI single in his first at-bat. And the payoff pitch to Harper. Slice down the left field line. We'll do it again. Only about $10 million, RF. Between Leiter and, as that's upstairs, ball 4, so Harper draws the leadoff walk. Right, so I basically sent $15 million to Philly and 25 came back, so Rhys Hoskins, again, 1-for-1 with that RBI single earlier. Oof, and fouls off a cutter there, 0-1. The 0-1 to Hoskins. Oof, late on that fastball. Good tail. That had a tail on it, 0-2. Charlie Morton and Suarez warming in the Oriole pen already. I've got him for like 5 or 6 more years, RF. As that is just off the plate, 1-2. But I mean, between him and Hoskins, I now have guys still in their prime instead of Goldschmidt. As that's fouled off at the plate, we'll do it again. That can play first base. Obviously, one from the right side, one from the left. The 1-2. Just off the plate, 2-2.
2-2.
And Kerkering is an 80 overall. He throws 100. Oh, that was a high cutter. Swing and a miss, 1 away. I thought that was going to break down. Instead, it broke to the right. And that'll bring up Jazz Chisholm now, hitting .313. He doubled in his last at-bat. Late on a fastball, 0-1.
It's 0-1.
Very much, and he's only 23, RF. So, again, I mean, yes, did I give up a big prospect in Spencer Jones? Yes. But I bolstered my bullpen and improved at first base. So, the 0-2 to Jazz. Ripped foul. Still 0-2, just out in front of that cutter. Oh, and Jazz Chisholm Jr. Oh, that's sweet, smooth jazz. Jazz hands, everybody. Jazz hands. It's 5-0 Yankees. Goodbye, baseball. Jazz is 8th of the year. He now has 16 RBI. And the Yankees are pouring it on here at Camden Yards. .440 to left center into the Oriole bullpen. 107 off the bat. And that's going to do it for Kramer. Yes, Matt. Yeah, I know that they're down in Baltimore. They chant that. That is very true and also very incorrect. So Kramer gets knocked out already. Charlie Morton, 7th appearance of the year, been being used as a long reliever for the Orioles. So Kramer goes 2 1/3 and gives up 5. As Max Schumann fouls off a fastball, 0-1. Schumann 0-for-1 with a ground out. 3 home runs, 8 RBI, and a .254 average on the year. Morton, a slurve, fastball, changeup, sinker, and a cutter. He'll hit 96 on the gun still, even though he's 49 years old. It's not true. He's only like 41, but still. He likes that jazz. Oh, yeah. Be an 0-2 now after that foul ball. Check swing didn't go 1-2. Charlie Morton's going to start collecting his Social Security soon. The 1-2. Check swing. Did he go? No. 2-2. Blake, I play every game of the first year. Pitch on Hall of Fame, hit on All-Star. The 2-2 to Max. Again off the plate. 3-2. The count now full.
We got a full count.
And that's ball 4. So Schumann ends up working the walk after being in an 0-2 hole. And that brings up Austin Wells, who grounded out to second in his first at-bat. Yeah, for sure, Blake. I mean, we've had some really tough games. That's inside. We've blown out some guys, though, too, right? Like, I mean, this is looking like it's going to be a blowout, but that happens. That's inside 1-0. Also, I mean, it's Dean Kramer. We should have beaten them today. Oh, that was Wells out in front of that changeup. Fouls it off, 1-1. The 1-1. And Austin Wells skies one to deep right. And this one is gone! Goodbye, baseball! Ring the Wells bells! Is that the hit that gets him out of the slump? His third of the year. He now has 12 RBI. And it's 7-0 Yankees. Been saying it. He got robbed of a couple perfects in Toronto, but nobody was going to rob him here. 400 feet to right center. Hey, he's been fine, RF. Volpe 0 for 1, late on a fastball, 0-1. Again, and the wind is carrying to left today, not to right. The 0-1, it's fouled off. That's, Lane Thomas's home runs have been to left. Jazz's was the left center, but Wells goes to right for his. The 0-2 to Volpe. Swing and a miss. Good morning, good afternoon, good night. Strike 3, 2 away. And that brings up Lane Thomas. 2 solo home runs. As there's a strike, 0-1. Lane's average now up to 305. As that's down and in, 1-1.
1-1.
Of course, Schumann a run score. I mean, he's just fine, RF, right? From what I've heard, I'm like, okay, swing and miss 1 and 2. Hey now, okay. It's fine. As Lane skies another one to deep left. But this one will stay in the ballpark, just a little underneath it. And we go bottom third. But the Yankees with 2 two-run home runs. One by Jazz Chisholm Jr., his 8th of the year, and then one by Austin Wells, his 3rd of the year. And it's 7-0 Yankees. Cedric Mullins, 265, 8 home runs, 20 RBI. Rolls 1 foul, 0-1. And he skies one to left. Bellinger drifting towards the line. Makes the catch, 1 away. Gary Sanchez looking for his first hit of the campaign. Oh, he's going to get it, too. This one to deep right field as he hurts his old ball club. Goodbye, baseball. The Kraken strikes for his first home run of the year on Oppo Taco to right center. And it's 7-1 Yankees. A sinker that just kind of sat middle. Yeah, well, more upper middle, but still. And that brings up Jorge Mateo. He takes a strike, 0-1. And that's off the plate, 1-1.
No, that's out.
And this fouled off at the plate, 1-2. And this one inside out and foul of first, still 1-2. Swing and a miss, gun to chase the curve, 2 away. Third K for Clark. That brings up Ryan O'Hearn. As there's a strike, 0-1. And this one hit towards deep center. Thomas going back, still back, on the track, makes the catch in the deepest part of the ballpark. But Gary Sanchez, the man with 1,000 nicknames, gets his first of 2025 and gets it against his old bald club. But the Yankees are still up by 6. So you see the Yankees in the last 10. They've now won 7 in a row after sweeping the Jays. It is blowing out in Camden, but it's blowing, funny enough, it's blowing out to left. But both Wells and Sanchez went right center as Bellinger takes one off the plate, 1-0. Although that would help explain Lane Thomas's home runs, right? So Belly 1 for 2 with a single. Check the swing, 2-0 now from Morton. But when the wind is blowing out, swing and miss 2-1. Yeah, he's been on, I think this is his 4th team now, Rick?
2-1.
Right? Like, obviously, Yankees, Twins, Brewers. That's off the plate, 3-1. Now Baltimore. The 3-1 to Belly. Oh, and Bellinger got a hold of one. He gets the run right back. Goodbye, baseball! The American Nightmare, Cody Bellinger, his 8th of the year, RBI number 20, and it's 8-1 Yankees. Goodbye, baseball! 454 to right center, and the Yankees are teeing off in Camden Yards. It's the mid-90s all over again. Judge 1 for 2 with a single and a run scored. Late on a fastball there, 0-1.
0-1.
So it's 8-1 Yankees now in just the top of the 4th as Judge swings and misses on a slurve, 0-2. Little home run derby in Baltimore, Rick, absolutely. The Yankees are winning, I think, 5-1 in the home run tallies? That's off the plate, 1-2. Thomas with 2, Jazz with 1, Wells with 1. Yeah, Belly, 5-1. The 1-2 to Judge. Oh, and Aaron Judge joins the party! Goodbye, baseball! All rise! His 13th of the year, RBI 25. Judge deems it guilty, 4:15 to left, and it's 9-1 Yankees. So after a 1-0 win against Toronto, the Yankee offense is exploding in Camden Yards. And that's going to do it for Charlie Morton. That's right, Judge was like, add me to the Derby. Albert Suarez, 4th appearance of the year. So Morton goes 2/3 of an inning. Harper 0 for 1 with a walk and a run scored. Fouls off a fastball, 0-1. Harper was on when Jazz homered. Ooh, swing and a miss. Good curveball there, 0-2.
0-2.
Fastball, cutter, changeup, curveball. He'll hit 97 on the gun, Will Suarez. Kind of came out of nowhere last year for the Orioles as that misses up and outside, 1-2. And the 1-2 to Harper. Oof, just got a piece of that fastball very late on it. Still 1-2. And Harper's going to smack that to left. That's going to go for extra bases as it rolls all the way to the trapezoid. And it's a double for Harper. Already his 2nd double as a Yankee. His 10th double of the year. And that brings up Rhys Hoskins 1 for 2 with an RBI single. Swing and a miss on a cutter there out in front of it, 0-1.
0-1.
The 0-1 is just outside, 1-1.
That missed.
So just when Hoskins ties Judge for the RBI lead on the team, Judge retakes it on a solo home run. As that's fouled off, 1-2 now to Hoskins, again out in front of that cutter. Oh, and he's going to shoot that to the right side. That's going to be a base hit. They're going to hold Harper at third, nobody out. But good to see Hoskins with another multi-hit game, his first since Cleveland. And that brings up Jazz, who already has 2 hits today, a double and a home run. And he skies this to fairly deep center. Mullins is there. Harper tags. Mullins makes the catch. Harper coming home. The relay not nearly in time. It's an RBI sac fly for Jazz. His 17th ribby of the year. And it's 10-1 Yankees. Max Schumann now 0 for 1 with a walk and a run scored. Late on a fastball, 0-1.
0-1.
Schumann 4 for his last 11. And going to be making 4 for 12 as he pops this one up to shallow right. Actually, it's going to come all the way back to second base. Mateo on the outfield grass makes the catch. 2 away. Wouldn't even know, Isaac. Couldn't tell you one single thing that has happened with the Blue Jays. Austin Wells 1 for 2 with a 2-run home run earlier. Except for we just swept them in our game. And Wells late on a fastball at 95, 0-1. The 0-1 to Wells. Oof, out in front of a cutter there, 0-2.
0-2.
Similar to the changeup from Suarez, as that's high, 1-2. His cutter and his changeup are the same speed, just obviously the changeup goes down, the cutter goes inside on lefties. And strike 3, Wells down looking, that ends the inning, but the Yankees add 3 more. Cody Bellinger and Aaron Judge with solo home runs, and it's 10-1 Yankees. Gunnar Henderson will lead off the 4th for Baltimore, takes a pitch outside, 1-0. Clark Schmidt, these long layoffs between innings, hard for him to get in a rhythm as this fouled off, 1-1. And this punched foul, 1-2. Swing and a miss, got him on the curve, 1 away. I mean, Julian, I thought he was going to get back to his rookie year power numbers. He might surpass them now, right? Like, I was expecting 20 homer, another 2020 season, and maybe a 250 average, but, you know, would have loved like 25, 270, but we might get even more than that. This one popped up to right by O'Neal. Judge is there, 2 away. Jordan Westberg 0 for 1 with a strikeout. Like, I knew him focusing back on his power was going to be something that they wanted, but wow. And the 0-1, line down the right field line, foul, 0-2. Like, I mean, Volpe might go 30-30. Swing and a miss, strike 3, very quick inning for Schmidt. We go top 5, Yankees up 10-1. Speaking of Volpe, he's 0 for 2 today, but he'll lead off the top of the 5th. 100%, Blake. I agree with that 100%. The blackouts in baseball are helping to kill the sport. Oh, out in front of that cutter again, 0-1.
No balls, 1 strike.
The 0-1 to Volpe. Rolled foul of first, 0-2. Volpe 0 for 2 with a walk last game against Toronto. And the 0-2. Inside outed. Oh, Mateo dives from his knees. Robs Volpe, 1 away. Robbery, I say. And that brings up Lane Thomas. No, I hear you, Blake. And Lane Thomas gets his third hit of the day. A single now to go along with those 2 solo home runs. That brings up Cody Bellinger now. Belly, a single and a home run of his own. Takes a pitch off the plate, 1-0.
1 ball, no strikes.
And this foul back out of play, 1-1. Swing and a miss, 1-2. Oh, gotcha. Nice, Blake. Well, I'm a Yankee fan.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
I grew up in North Jersey, but now live in California. The 1-2, low, 2-2.
Ball. 2-2.
And the 2-2 to Belly. Called strike 3 at the belt, 2 away. Bellinger down looking, and that'll bring up Judge, who homered in his last at-bat, has singled as well. Oh, nice, Blake. As this one sliced foul by Judge, 0-1. I was going to say, that's probably why you're a Cardinal fan and not maybe like a Royal fan. Obviously, Kansas City and St. Louis relatively close to each other. Swing and a miss, 0-2.
0-2.
And the 0-2 to Judge. In the dirt, 1-2. Blocked nicely by Sanchez. Lane Thomas still off of first. 10-1 Yankees. As that is low, 2-2. Yankees have scored at least 1 run every inning. Oh, interesting, Blake. As this one rolled foul of third, still 2-2. And a 2-2 to Judge. Swing and a miss on a changeup. So Yankees strand a runner and do not score, but they are still up 10-1 as Colton Cowser 0 for 1 will lead off the bottom of the 5th. And takes a strike, 0-1. Swing and a miss on a cutter, 0-2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And this rolled foul, still 0-2. And this one looped to left. That's a base hit in front of Bellinger. Only the 3rd hit of the day for Baltimore. And that brings up Kobe Mayo, the DH. And he slaps one foul of first, 0-1. And there's a strike on the corner, 0-2. Swing and a miss. Good morning, good afternoon, good night. Got him on the curveball, 1 away. 6 Ks for Clark. And that brings up Cedric Mullins, who rolls one foul, 0-1. Mullins flied out in his first at-bat. Oh, wow, a generous ball call there, 1-1.
1-1.
Now that's inside, 2-1. And this one punched foul of third, 2-2. Curveball just missed low. Count now full.
Full count.
And that's inside, ball 4. So they walk Mullins. First walk of the day given up by Schmidt. And that brings up Gary Sanchez, who in his first at-bat of the year, homer. Yes, they do, Rick. As there's a strike at the knees, 0-1. Changed the whole look of that at-bat. And this one rolled over to Volpe at short. The 2nd for 1, on to first. An inning-ending 6-4-3 double play, so Schmidt gets his revenge on Sanchez, and we go top 6. Yankees still up 10-1. And you see the comparisons there. Obviously, Kramer only gave up 5 of these 10 runs. Bryce Harper now, 1 for 2 with a walk, a double, couple runs scored, takes a pitch outside, 1-0. Keenan Aiken and Gregory Soto warming in the Oriole pen now. Checked his swing. Did he go? Yes to the third base umpire. 1-1. The 1-1 to Harper. Chases the high fastball there, 1-2.
1-2's the count.
And now the 1-2. And Harper skies this to deep left. O'Neill racing back, makes the catch in the trapezoid, one away. They've been out in several other ballparks, but not here. And that brings up Rhys Hoskins. 2 for 3, 2 singles and an RBI. And fouls off a first pitch fastball, 0-1. The 0-1 to Rhys. You're not wrong, Blake. This one rolled slowly up the middle. Mateo, though, has time, fires the first 2 away.
He's out.
And that brings up Jazz. A home run, a double, and a sac fly. Now has 3 RBI on the day. And he skies one to deep left. O'Neill drifting back again. And again in the trapezoid will put it away as the Yankees go in order for the first time today. And we go bottom 6 up 10-1. Jorge Mateo has struck out twice today, as that's in the dirt, 1-0. And there's a strike, 1-1. This one slapped foul of first, 1-2. Swing and a miss on a curve, strike 3, 1 away. Ryan O'Hearn, 0 for 2, a couple of strikeouts. Skies this first pitch to left. Bellinger is there. Makes the catch, 2 away. Gunnar Henderson, 1 for 2 with a single. Schmidt working quickly. There's a strike, 0-1. There's a strike at the belt, 0-2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Got him on a knuckle curve, strike 3, 8 Ks for Schmidt. We go top 7. Yankees still up by 9. Max Schumann 0 for 2 with a walk and a run scored. Looking to join the hit parade. Slices one foul, 0-1. Suarez, this will be his 40th pitch in relief. 3rd pitcher of the day for Baltimore. And that misses high, 1-1. The 1-1 from Schumann. Oh, just a little jammed on that fastball. Pops it up the center. Mullins is there. Puts it away. 1 away. That brings up Austin Wells. 1 for 3 with a 2-run home run. And the first pitch from Suarez is fouled off at the plate. 0-1. The 0-1. And Wells rips that curveball foul, 0-2. And now the 0-2. Serve to left field. O'Neill is there. He will put it away, 2 away. Anthony Volpe 0 for 3 with a strikeout, a pop out, and a ground out. He's been struggling a little bit lately. Oh, and he just missed that changeup as he flies this out to center. Mullins is there. Drifts back now, makes the catch. Get up and stretch. We're going bottom 7. Yankees up still by 9. Tyler O'Neill 0 for 2 will lead off here against Schmidt and takes a strike, 0-1.
0-1.
And that is high and outside, 1-1. And this ripped to center, but Thomas is there. Makes the grab, 1 away. Jordan Westberg 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts. Fouls this off to the right side, 0-1. And this one chopped foul of first again, 0-2. Tried to go backdoor with the curve, but Westberg spoils that one foul, and again it'll be an 0-2. And another backdoor curveball, this one pulled foul. And another foul ball. Westberg just staying alive. The 0-2. Strike 3. Got him looking at a cutter. 2 away. Curveball, 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 cutter. Strike 3. Colton Cowser 1 for 2 with a single. Fouls this back and out of play 0-1. And now swinging a miss on a sinker, 0-2. You see there, Schmidt. Again, a lot of pitches early and then settled down very nicely. As this pulled foul, still 0-2. Trying to get Schmidt through 7. Oh, and Cowser clobbers one. Goodbye, baseball. Cowser's 7th of the year. A hanging curveball. And it's 10-2 Yankees. And now the Yankees are going to get some guys. It's going to be Joel Payamp swarming in the Yankee pen. Mayo 0 for 2. Takes a strike, 0-1. Lays off the high cutter, 1-1. And that's inside, 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
No, I always try and jam the righties, right? And, like, cutters work great against lefties if you're a right-handed pitcher, right? And now, you know, you try to expand the zone now, right? Like, I got him on 2 strikes. And that's what I did. Got him to chase the curveball, strike 3. We go top 8. Baltimore gets another run back, but at the end of 7, it's still 10-2 Yankees. So Schmidt goes 7, gives up 2. Lane Thomas, a 3-hit game, including 2 home runs and a leadoff home run. And it will be Joel Payamp who pitches the 8th for the Yankees. So that's it for Schmidt. 7 innings, 2 runs, 9 strikeouts. Or actually, that Mayo might have been his 10th, as this fouled off 0-1. Just missed that cutter. And Suarez has been the sin eater today for Baltimore, as that's inside 1-1.
That's a ball.
Really doing all he can to kind of keep Baltimore from having to use more arms over the course of this series. Oh, and Thomas out in front of that changeup, 1-2. Best pitch to hit was the first one. It was out in front of it. The 1-2 now to Lane. Late on that fastball, still 1-2. Suarez now his 50th pitch in relief. The 1-2. And Lane slaps this to right, coming on and making the catch is Cowser, 1 away. That brings up Bellinger, a home run and a single today. And Belly fouls that one off 0-1. And the 0-1. Off the plate, 1-1.
1-1.
And the 1-1 to Bellinger. Oh, out in front of that cutter, ripped it foul, 1-2. Out in front because now that Suarez is so out of gas, a lot of his pitches, they're a little slower than they were when he first came in. And that's called strike 3 again at the belt, 2 away. They've gotten Bellinger twice on that 50-50 fastball, and that brings up Judge. A home run, a single, 2 runs scored, 2 RBI. Or 1 RBI, excuse me. Swing and a miss on a fastball, 0-1.
It's 0-1.
The 0-1 to Judge. Popped him up, jammed him on that cutter, shallow left. Tyler O'Neill, and credit to Suarez. He's retired 10 Yankees in a row now. But it's still 10-2 New York as Joel Payamp comes on his 9th appearance of the year. A 1-1 record, a 4 ERA. Mullins 0 for 1 with a walk. Only walk of the day given up by Clark Schmidt. The first pitch is high, 1-0. And this one ripped foul, 1-1. Swing and a miss on a sinker, 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And just got a piece of that changeup to stay alive. Still 1-2. And got him on the back foot slider. 1 away. Brings up Gary Sanchez. 1 for 2 with a home run. And he takes a strike on the corner. 0-1.
0-1.
There's a strike on the edge. 0-2. And that slider just kind of stayed out there. 1-2.
1-2.
And Gary spits at that one. 2-2. And now pulls a changeup foul. Still 2-2. And this one looped down the left field line. Off the foul netting. 2-2 still. And another foul ball. Sanchez making him work. Good at bat here. And that's fouled off of Wells. 9th pitch of the at bat coming. Oof, and that was a meatball, but Sanchez only is able to foul it off. Still 2-2. And Piamps will win the battle. Judge backing up in deep right. Mazroom makes the catch. 2 away. Jorge Mateo has the hat trick today. 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts. Rolls this one foul of first. 0-1. And now fouls off a changeup at the plate. 0-2. Ooh, just off the plate with that slider. 1-2. And got a piece of that sinker. The 1-2 from Piamps. Ripped on the left field line. Just foul. And it'll be a 1-2. Once again, that's way outside. 2-2. And that is low. 3-2. O'Hearn on deck. And this fouled off. So again, the 3-2. Hit hard to the right side, but Jazz is there. Bobbles, but has time. Throws out Mateo. We go top 9. A long inning, even though it was a 1-2-3 inning for Piamps. That brings up Harper, top of the 9th. 1 for 3, a double and a walk today. Fernando Cruz starting to... Oh, actually, you know, Tyler Holton's starting to warm. With back-to-back lefties due up, Tyler Holton will get a chance to close this out in the 9th. He hasn't pitched in a few days.
Bryce Harper.
Harper, again, 1 for 3 with a double and a walk. Suarez trying to wrap things up here in Baltimore. As this fouled straight back, 0-1. The 0-1 to Harper. Rips that curveball foul, 0-2. That's inside, 1-2.
Ball.
And that's high, 2-2.
2-2.
This one, little dribbler right in front of the plate. Sanchez will field. Oh, and he threw it away. He threw it right on down the right field line. Harper will go to second. So obviously an error on Sanchez. That brings up Hoskins, 2 for 4 with 2 singles and an RBI today. As that's off the plate, 1-0.
That's a ball.
So Sanchez not helping poor Suarez here. Oh, and Hoskins just rips that cutter foul just out in front. 1-1. Now fouls off a changeup, 1-2. And the 1-2 Just off the plate,
Nope.
says the ump. 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And the 2-2. High, 3-2 with Jazz on deck.
Full count.
The payoff pitch. Late on a fastball, we'll do it again. Oh, and chases the cutter. That would have been ball 4, 1 away. Now Jazz 2 for 3 with a double, a home run, a walk, a sac fly. Oh, and Jazz got another one. Goodbye, baseball. A 2-run bomb to right. That sweet, smooth Jazz. Jazz hands, everybody. His 9th of the year. His 2nd of the day. It is 12-2 Yankees. They have used the long ball to bludgeon Baltimore all game long. And Jazz has his 2nd 2-run home run of the day. He now has 19 RBI on the year. The team has a family. They have a family. And that'll do it finally for Suarez, whose arm is about to fall off. Keegan Aiken going to try to clean this up. 13th appearance of the year. Max Schumann 0 for 3. Takes, wow, they call that a strike, 0-1. Fastball, slider, changeup from Aiken. He'll hit 96 on the gun. Chases the high fastball, 0-2.
0-2.
Yes, College, absolutely. Strike 3, Schumann down looking. Good morning, good afternoon, good night. 2 away. And that'll bring up Austin Wells, 1 for 4 with a 2-run home run today. One of the 7 home runs the Yankees have hit. And inside outs this one to shallow left. O'Neill is there, makes the catch. We're going bottom 9. Jazz, though, tacks on the little insult to injury. 2 more runs, and it's 12-2 New York. Tyler Holton, 9th appearance of the year. Going to try to get the last 3 outs. Ryan O'Hearn, 0 for 3. Takes a strike right down the middle, 0-1. Swing and a miss on a sinker, 0-2.
0-2.
Just off the plate with the curveball, 1-2. And fouls off that cutter, still 1-2. Strike 3, caught him looking on that one, 1 away. Gunnar Henderson takes a strike, 0-1. Henderson 1 for 3 with a single today. And loops this to left. Bellinger can't make the catch. He trapped it, they said. So that'll bring up Tyler O'Neill now. Swing and a miss on a first pitch changeup, 0-1.
0-1.
And that's low, 1-1.
That's the ball low.
And that's inside, 2-1. Got him on another changeup, 2-2.
2-2's the count.
Strike 3, O'Neill down looking, 2 away. What's up, Lemons? How's it going? Jordan Westberg, 0 for 3. And pops this up down the right field line. Just foul, 0-1. As that's off the plate, 1-1.
1-1.
And this one grounded foul, a third, 1-2. Baltimore down to their last strike. Fouled off of Wells. Oof, that hurt. 1-2. And that's low, 2-2.
That's a ball.
Got him on the cutter, strike 3. Holton gets the last 3 outs. Clark Schmidt gets the win. Kramer the loss. A dominant 12-2 win for the Yankees. Schmidt now 5-0. Kramer falls to 2-2. The Yankees improve to 24-5. Baltimore drops to 19-10. Good to see Holton relatively sharp in his first work in almost a week. Jazz, your player of the game, a double, 2 home runs, and a sac fly. A 5 RBI day for Jazz. Yankees hit 7 home runs. They beat the Orioles 2 solo shots. Schmidt, 10 Ks, 1 walk, 2 runs in 7 innings. That's a quality start for sure. So come on back tomorrow. We'll wrap up this series against Baltimore. Michael Lorenzen versus Tyler Wells. And then Garrett Cole versus Kyle Bradish. No, they do not, Rick, which is funny. I thought Jazz would actually work well down in Baltimore, but I guess not. The Yankees have now won 8 in a row. Take care, birds. Have a good one. And yeah, we're going to save the game, and I got to get out of here. I got to go get the set. I got just about an hour to go get the set, so that should be enough time, but it's a little ways away, so we'll see. But anyway, no, Lemons, I have to go. The reason why I'm streaming so early is I have to go. I have to go work. I have to go do work. So, yeah, it was weird. I had a call at 8 a.m. and worked from 8 to 11, and then I get like a 4-hour break, and I have to go work from 3 to like 6 or 7. I don't know. Oop, hit the microphone. Anyway, that'll do it for me here today. I appreciate everybody. Come on back tomorrow. Have a good one, y'all, and I will see you tomorrow. Until then, take care, everybody. Good night. Enjoy the rest of your Thursday. Let's go, Yankees.